In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 mistakes that first-time preachers make and how you can avoid it. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shawn Simmons. I am founder of S3 Ministry. I have over 30 years of ministry experience, and for the last 4 years, I have been helping pastors become better communicators by improving their preaching skills. I remember my first sermon. It was horrible. But today, after preaching over 2,000 times, I have learned a lot along the way. I have learned some tips and techniques that have helped me to become a better communicator, and I get invited to speak at churches and special events. So today, in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the mistakes that I've made and how you can avoid them. So let's kick off with the biggest mistake. Mistake number 1, trying to sound like someone else. Picture this. A young preacher stands up in the pulpit full of nerves and tries to channel that one famous preacher. You know, the one that everyone knows about. The voice, the hand gestures, the pacing. But instead of being powerful and inspiring, it just comes off wrong. It feels unnatural, rehearsed, forced. But why? Why does that happen? When you try to copy someone else's style, you lose your own voice. And your voice, your experience, your story is what makes your message matter. You can avoid making this mistake by being authentic with your delivery style. People don't want another version of a famous pastor. They want you, raw, real, and ready to share from the heart. Let's talk about mistake number 2. Over-scripting your sermon. Picture this. You've spent hours researching, planning, writing, and memorizing your sermon, word for word. You step up to the pulpit, you look out at the people, your eyes become wide open, your heart begins to thump, your mind goes blank. It's a nightmare. I've been there. And it happens more often than you'd think. When you rely too much on perfectly memorized script, you're not in the moment. You are performing, not preaching. Instead, lock in on your core message. What's the one thing that you want your people to leave with? You can avoid making this mistake by focusing on the message, not the manuscript. Use bullet points. I use bullet points. It will guide your flow. It will keep you grounded. It will make you more flexible, and it will help you be in the moment. Trust me, your delivery gets better when you stop trying to sound perfect and start being present. All right, let's go to mistake number 3. Mistake number 3, not practicing out loud. I once heard a pastor admit, I said it out loud for the first time when I was in the pulpit. So I asked him, how did it go? About as well as you and I would expect. Not well at all. Here's the truth. If the first time your message comes out of your mouth is when you are standing in the pulpit, you're setting yourself up for stress and a shaky delivery. Practice it out loud. Say it to yourself in the mirror. Tell your spouse. Preach it to your dog. Just say it out loud. It helps smooth out the rough spots. It helps you find your rhythm and manage your timing. You can avoid this mistake by reading the message out loud. It's not about being perfect. It's about being prepared. The more comfortable you are, the more confident and authentic your preaching will be. Another trap that gets a lot of first-time preachers. Mistake number 4, overloading your sermon. I talked to a young preacher who said, I crammed 4 sermons into one, and I lost everybody about halfway through. Yeah, that sounds about right. Look, I get it. You're excited. You've got so much you want to say, but here's the deal. More content does not mean more impact. Instead, zero in on that one clear message. Maybe 2 or 3 connected points, but they all need to serve that central theme. You can avoid making this mistake by presenting one main idea. When your message is focused, your audience can absorb it, follow it, and more importantly, remember it. So before you write your sermon, ask yourself, what is the one thing that I want people to walk away with? Then build your sermon around that. A big one that most first-time preachers don't do. Mistake number 5, skipping feedback. Here's the thing. You're not going to grow in a vacuum. And yet a lot of new preachers finish their first sermon, close their Bible, take a deep breath, walk off the stage, and never ask how it went. Feedback is gold. It helps spot what connected, what missed, and what you can build on for next time. You can avoid making this mistake by receiving feedback 48 hours after you preached. Find someone you trust, someone who loves you enough to be honest. It's not about being critiqued. It's about being refined. Because every time you step up to preach, you're not just delivering a message. You're shaping lives. Feedback helps you to do it better. Hey, if you guys like this video, I invite you to watch this video right here where I go through a 4-step process that makes sermon writing easy. Check that video out.